into updating the firmware or going a factory reset and uploading the firmware again, you can check out this guide. This could take the process could take around 20 to 30 minutes, but you only have to follow a couple of steps. So to get started, we'll go ahead and download the firmware, which you can find in resources and product manual. We'll go all the way down, and over there you will see an option to download the firmware, which is over here. I already have this link up, so I downloaded this file using download zip, and then copy all these files in a USB stick. Once you have these files in the USB stick, go ahead and plug the USB stick into your edge computer. You also need to connect your edge computer to your PC, Mac, or Windows through a USB cable. The edge computer has a micro USB port, so you can connect using a micro USB cable. I'm using a Mac, so I'm gonna just go ahead and open my terminal, and I'm gonna use screen command, and it's open over here. If you don't see anything, just press enter a couple of times and you will be good. I'm gonna go ahead and insert the USB cable and you will USB stick, and you see it got mounted. Now the next step will be waiting for mount. Sometime if your USB stick does not mount, the next step you might look into is remove the USB stick and plug it back. If it still does not mount, you might try getting a different USB stick. To make sure everything is good, we'll go into CD mount and ls, should say SDA1, then we'll go into SDA1 and CD ls. As you can see, all the files are here. Before you move to the next step, we have to clear up all the existing settings and firmware and all that stuff. So to do that, we'll go ahead and type this command, first boot -y, which you can find here. So enter this command, first boot -y, it will remove all that, then we'll say reboot. Once it goes through reboot, it could take a minute or two to reboot. Once it gets rebooted, our next step will be going back to the same mount SDA1 directory and then entering this command. We just have to type this and let it go. If everything, you will see there is a bright green LED light up on the edge computer. If all goes well, it will shut itself down at the end of the process. If there is an error, the LED will start blinking red, or it could be solid red. It means something didn't go well. In that case, you have to restart the process, or you can also, in your log, you can check what went wrong and you try to fix it. Once all goes well, you will see the device name will be something like NCD Gateway XYZ. If you do not see this name as the soft AP, it means something went wrong and you need to restart the process or make sure your steps are corrected. During the installation, the device could boot few times, but that's okay. That's the normal process. You don't have to worry about that, and just let it do its thing. Okay, that's about it. I'll just wait for a second for it to boot, and once it boots, as you see, now we removed the basic firmware, so the name changed to Omega E960. If all goes well and the firmware installs correctly, the name will change to NCD Gateway-E963. So we'll do that CD mount, and then we'll go to CD. Now it did not mount, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the USB stick and plug it back. Now we'll see if it mounted or not. It did not mount. The device is rebooting again. We'll wait for a second. you can see this error there. So now the next step will be setup.sh, and we will let it run. During the setup, one most important thing is that you must have the Ethernet cable connected, and it should have the internet on that Ethernet cable. That's about it.